Hello, everyone. I decided that I would be back today. I decided I would be here today. How are we all? Are we doing good? I sure hope so. Hello. We're gonna be doing some art today. We're gonna be doing pretty low key, no restrictions or anything. I've been doing good. Glad to hear that you're good. Let me. Guess we'll just fire up the Kevin MacLeod music because we can't really listen to anything else. I mean, I guess technically we can, we just wouldn't be able to have the VOD. Which I guess wouldn't be terrible, I suppose. But for now, we're just gonna do Kevin MacLeod. Because we love ourselves some Kevin MacLeod. All Kevin MacLeod music, perfect. Alright. So let's go with this one. We'll start with this one. And we'll go from there. Yippee! Yippee! Silly monkeys. Oh my god. Okay. Let me get fucking set up here. I'm only like half set up for this. Like I said, this is very impromptu. Okay. We're ready now. Alright. You may be wondering. Your desk is covered in chocolate wrappers. I feel that. You may be wondering why we have cam. It's because I gotta do the sketch first. I gotta do the sketch. Let me make sure there's not any spoilers in here, actually. Same brand as my sketchbook? Yeah, I buy the cheap shit. I don't care. Alright, good. There's no spoilers. Okay. So, I don't know for sure what I'm gonna be doing. Mine was $1. Exactly. You don't want the good shit. You want the cheap shit. Because paper is paper. Especially when you do what I do. Alright, so today I basically decided that I wanted to do, which I just realized there's no Kevin MacLeod music for you. There you go. Basically what I decided to do was I decided I was going to do, yeah, hopefully. I don't know what it's doing. Am I gonna have to go get the other camera? Are you good on me? Give me 1 second. I'll see if I can fix the camera. What is your issue? What is the camera's issue, actually? Anyways, while I'm fixing this, I can tell you what the plan is. So currently the plan is I want to... Oh my god, Kevin MacLeod, shut up. I want to, I don't think there is, no. It's stuck on autofocus, because it's a cheap-ass camera. But what I'm wanting to do, I'm wanting to do more, Stripe references. Because I only have the front-facing one for this version of Stripe. Give me this. If this doesn't fix it, I don't know what will. Alright. Let's try it now. Are you gonna be good now? No. I don't know what it's doing. Well, now it's just like going like up and down. What is it doing? Hello? I might have to go get the other camera. Hold on. Yeah, it is. It's the goop. It was the monster blood that did it. Hold on. I'm so glad that this was just easily findable. This was so easy to find. Alright. Let's see if it fixes our problem, though. Come on, get in there. Okay. Switch this from that to... Is it even registering as a camera right now? I have to use my fucking keyboard upside down. Yeah, it's registering as a camera. Not sure why the streaming... I'm not sure why it won't capture on the stream. We're getting there. We're getting there. I promise. I might have to make a new video capture to get it. Yeah, I did. Okay, cool. Here we go. I love that it's just not in the same aspect ratio either. That's great. Okay. Let me get this fixed up. Okay, there we go. See, this is much better. You can actually see what's happening now. Isn't that great? Isn't that lovely? What the moment I talk good about you, you start being an ass. That's rude. Okay. I'm gonna try not to, like, fuck around with shit for forever. I promise. Alright. Back to what I was saying. Today, we are doing Stripe, I'm calling it concept art, but it's not really concept art because I exist already. You don't have to conceptualize something that's already there. But you know, it's good enough. Let me fix this, by the way. And then flip Hori. There we go. So now you can see it from my angle. Now you can see it from my angle. We're professional artists on this stream, just so we're clear. All right. Let me get my references too. Which I guess if I'm gonna do that, let me like make this small and in the corner up here. You'd think Hassan would be here before me. You would think that. Also, I don't know how you did, but thank you for reminding me to open up the other streaming thing. Because I forgot to. Maybe it's because I didn't, like, publicly, I didn't publicly announce that this stream was happening. I just kind of had it happen. Okay, now this is sick. The camera's covering it up. It's just a gremlin smoking a fucking cigarette. Here, you can see it there. That's funny. I like that. We need to get Hassan chat. I need him to either criticize or compliment my profound comments. I was showering. Well, there you go. You did it. That was easy. Why do we have such bad posture? Is my posture really that bad? That's not good. I don't like that. I think I used this image in a video once. Hello. Welcome in. How was your shower? Hopefully hot. We need a Gizmo El Bueno. I have a Gizmo Loves You. Does that work? The water pressure was strong today? Hell yeah. Alright. There we go. There's your Gizmo El Bueno. You can look at the Gizmo El Bueno until I have all of my references. Alright, let's see. Let me see. Gremlin, I guess just like look up. This guy's fucking freaky. I never had any doubt you could afford a shower. Me either. Me either. I don't want to use the replica props. I want to use the, like, actual ones. I want to use the actual ones. Is there, like, a side profile of Stripe from the movie? Does that ever happen? Shudder's remembering the times when I couldn't. Felt. Okay, this isn't like a look at weird shit stream, but like I do have to comment on this. Isn't this awesome? The cardboard cutout. When am I drawing? As the paper here says, Stripe concept art. And by concept art, I mean just more reference art. Imagine having that in your room. Yeah, exactly. Yeah, I'm not saying any, like, side profile Stripe. That's unfortunate. Surprised there's not more cardboard cutouts of Gremlins 2 characters. Yeah, I mean, you could make them, though, I guess. Be cheaper than a lot of other characters since they're only fucking 3 feet tall. I kind of like the look at weird shit streams. It's familiar to me. That's fair. I mean, I'm sure we'll end up looking at weird shit this stream. Just not right now. Because I'm actually, like, trying to do stuff. Alright, this isn't working. I like the gremlin pillow. Like that guy that makes 20-foot anime girl cutouts. Petition for that guy to make one of me. I think that'd be cool. It's only 3 foot tall. You can do it. You can do it. I believe in you. Drawing is often 60% looking at reference and 40% drawing. Exactly. Which is what we're doing right now. Although, thankfully for me, I actually do have mildly canon reference, so... I just have to find it. Where is it? Probably in here. Yep. Alrighty, open that up. And just scrape the part that I need. Boop. Alright, there we go. And now... it's time for fun. Because we actually get to draw now. Now that I have the shit I need. Alright. It's funny that I did a turnaround of this version of Stripe, but not the current one. Okay. Let me get us back into place. There we go. Random not needed fact. I'm eating a lollipop right now. That's awesome. I think I still have those zombie fingers from the Halloween stream. I should get one. I should get one. I'm actually gonna bring this back so I can cover up shit that I don't want you to see. Alright, which pen is this? This is the 7? I don't remember which one I like more. Do I like the 7 or the 10? Kinda like them both. More like zombie grubs. Yeah. Alright, so something I'm noticing about Gremlins, you see, is that no, I didn't. I didn't because I've never used the 6. Something I notice about Gremlins is that we have kind of... I heard that, but it didn't show up, I don't think. Thank you for the follow, Husk Ice Cream. Thank you for that. Gremlins kind of have like a weird like posture thing where their head is here and their neck is kind of back here. So, I mean, I guess that's my posture. I didn't think about that, but I guess it's my posture. Heard that and thought it was another tab playing something. I just remembered we're supposed to have Kevin MacLeod going. I turned Kevin MacLeod off because he was being an asshole and being too loud while I was trying to talk. Shrimp posture? I wish that I can draw art with you. Well, there's an easy thing you can do. Draw art while you're watching me draw art, and then there you go. You should chug that soda, Shiny. It will 100% not help make you throw up and help with your nausea. Yeah, sure. By the way, since we're talking about soda, this is what I'm drinking today. It's called Mr. Pibb. I've had it before, it's good. Alright. That being said, let's actually, like, work on the thing that we're here to work on. Never heard of Pib, but if you say it's good, it's good. It's like a cherry soda that's got more carbonation. It's really good. I like it. Sorry, I'm using my boyfriend phone? Yeah, that's fine. No big deal. Take it at your own pace. So, I don't know why I didn't think of the fact that I need a reference of current Stripe 2. I can't reference myself while I'm moving around. I need a still image of myself. This is the joys of being an artist. Being half prepared constantly. Alright, where's this images at? There we go. Oh, okay. Yeah, that's fair. How about I draw a stripe and you reference off of that? Sure, yeah. That works, yeah. I don't have a very good I'm gonna have to, like, actually pull up Live 2D and export this image. This is really funny. Half the time I don't get references because I'm lazy and then I flop. I only get references if it's something, like, that I actually need reference for. That I'm trying to, like, make look like something. Like, here, you want to see me draw Gizmo? Watch this. I'm not even gonna look. I'm not even gonna look. I don't know why I'm drawing him with these ears. He don't have these ears. That's fine, though. Surprised you didn't draw a garbage can instead. Well, I haven't finished the drawing yet. There we go. There we go. Gizmo. Garbmo. I usually use multiple references on my computer or phone. Yeah, I feel that. There's 15 stills of her. Makes sense. What have I been doing today? Today not much. I went and got groceries, and then I started streaming. And I had KFC. I had chicken. Alright, let me get this image. I just realized something. Hold on. Where's the camera at? Here we go. Alright, here's my model. Stripe fridge review. You don't need to know what's in my fridge. This is the lazy way of making a reference image, by the way. Do as I say, not as I do. Don't pay attention to the fact that I'm just... What the hell? Get out of here. Shit. I have to get this. Stripe Grem. T-pose. Yes. Alright. There we go. Alright. Easy reference. No work. I had some onion rings in my air fryer. Nice. Catfish and onion rings. Nice. Dominance asserted. Yeah, I better assert my dominance. Let's see. Canvas settings, because this actually needs to be in frame. Oh my god, it's still not in frame. I hope that T-pose never dies. Hell yeah. I'm making a drawing of the usual streaming gang. How do you want me to draw you guys if you're alright with it? Well, you know how to draw me. So I don't have any stake in this. Oh my god, it's still not enough. Come on. 1775. Alright, finally. Export as image. Alright. There we go. Bam. Reference art. Yay. So easy. And that, my friends, is why you use Live 2D for actuals. No other reason. Why would you ever need it for anything else? Didn't you already give us a reference in Discord? Correct, but I didn't give you a side view reference. And also, you have to have the arms sticking out for 3D modeling, so that you can actually model the underside of the arm. So this is essentially just saying, like, here you go, you can model the underside of the arm now. Congrats. Alright, let's get back to actually drawing now, shall we? Now that I actually have everything that I need. I forgot about Stinky Gizmo. Good to know I have to think of 3D modeling. Exactly. That's why I made the first concept. Because I was like, well, at some point I want to 3D model it. So I want to make sure I have that. I think it'd be nice now too. Alright, so let's start easy. Let's start easy. The horns are definitely coming up. Like that. Something like that. Pretty sure. And then, of course, that's gonna come back out. Since I have long hair. Gonna draw Abel from Hazbin Hotel since I already watched it. Is season 2 out? I haven't seen season 2. I watched season 1 and I was kind of mid on it. It wasn't really what I expected it to be. Which is unfortunate because I was looking forward to it. It is out? I might have to come back to it then. I don't like how that looks actually. Don't like how that looks. This is why you use pencil when you're sketching, by the way, because if you make a mistake, you're fucked. Thankfully, this is going to be rendered in digital, so I don't have to worry as much. Alright, how do I want to do this? I know that I have kind of a sharp chin. I should definitely, like, factor that in. I did rewrite most of Hazbin and Helva, but yeah, it is mid. Love the songs. The songs are good. I agree. I think maybe something like that for the head shape. Nose should probably come out like that. When I was young, we never had pencils, only the pens the bank would give away for free, so I only learned pen. Yeah, that's fair. That's fair. You do kind of have to just work with what you've got. You kind of have to work with what you've got. It's not a bad thing to work with pen. It just makes it a little harder. Alright. It looks a little funky, but that is what it is. We can fix that later. Train myself to draw slowly with pen, but I can draw with paper. Yeah. I feel that. I always use pen because I just like it better. And they're easier to get. Alright. So now, where are we at? This would be where the spikes would go. Alright. Arm goes here. So we're just gonna X that out. Okay. Something like that. I'm left-handed? Yes, I am left-handed. I don't draw a lot on stream, so I don't get to show that. But yes, I am left-handed. Alright. What I'm realizing, I didn't leave space for the tail here. So I'm gonna have to end up drawing over the hair to get there. That should be fine. Team left-handed? Yes. Yes. Life kind of sucks being left-handed sometimes, but I'm still proud of being left-handed, you know? Alright, so then here it kind of goes up and around like this. Left-handed awesome, I agree. Other than stuff like getting residue on your hand when you're like, specifically like when you're drawing. Is it true left-handed people have to use wonky scissors? No, actually. It's more comfortable to, but I'm more used to right-handed scissors now. So I just use those. Alright, that goes down to a point. How do my feet go? I forgot that that's not, like, actually a claw. That's more of a dew claw. Shiny Gremlin is in the group chat? Heck yeah. God damn. That's sick as fuck. Can I show that on stream? Can I show that on stream? That's sick as fuck. I want permission before I do. Of course. Alright. Let me show that real quick then. There we go. Just so everyone knows what we're seeing here. Look at this! This is so cool. That's so cool. Like, genuinely, that's awesome. That's incredible. And then there's a tiny bit of me in the corner there. I'm excited to see a full render of me. That's gonna be sick. That's gonna be so sick. Alright, now it's time to continue with my definitely less good sketch. Alright, so this needs to go down still. We'll go into the next toe. Something like that. Spikes on there. Am I missing anything? Other than the ears, I guess. The trade-off is I never learned how to use colors properly. Fair. You'll be unstoppable once you know how to use colors then. Alright. I think that's it. I mean, this should definitely not be as harsh. There should be a bit more of a give to that since that's fabric. But other than that, like, that should be good. Rather figure out how to draw first and worry about rendering later. Yeah, no, that was like so good. That was so good. All right, I'm gonna lose tracking for a second. Give me 1 sec. Okay, here we go. The best part about doing this art stream is that you get to see into my kind of creative process of how I do this. All right. There we go. Tracking's back. It's the best way to learn how to use colors properly, and it goes beyond the color wheel. You get a clumped into my inside mind. Ah, shit. Alright, so now that we're done with that, we can actually get rid of the video. Because we're finished with that part. Now we're on to the fun part. I love watching people draw. Heck yeah. Well, I'm glad. You never had crayons as a kid? Aw, damn. Alright, let me grab this real quick. I love how intense this fucking music is. I can color on paper, but it's so time consuming. Yeah, I feel that. Alright, here we go. So let me just like fix this up a little while we can. I dropped my Discord, but only with permission. Let me get the Discord invite, because I meant to pin that anyways. Where is... There we go. I love... Why is the Kevin MacLeod... Yeah, thank you for pointing that out. I also feel like we're venturing through a jungle. Why is the Kevin MacLeod music like this? Figure out how to stop the AI invasion so people can stop worrying about AI takeover? Hell yeah. Drop your methods right now. Where do I have it at, actually? I simply went to ChatGPT and made a pinky promise. ChatGPT accepted, finally. The famously trustworthy ChatGPT. Okay, I found it. Let me make sure it still works before I post it. Yes, it does still work. Alright, there's that. Let me see if I can pin it from here. Can I? Don't think I can pin it from here. That's unfortunate. But there you go, there's that. For anyone who wants that. Let me just go ahead and grab this. It's gonna go like here. I also, since that's there, I want to move the horn up too. I think the horn is a little too far down anyways. Yeah, something like that. What the hell, Kevin? Clicked? Heck yeah. Let me just actually come in here and give you a welcome. Alright. So, that should be good. I think I should still have the, which I guess I can just, like, go on the fan art section and steal from my own reference. Oh, yes, absolutely. Don't worry. In fact, I'll do that now, just in case. That way we can have that at the end. Let me see if I remember which folder is in. Is it in this one or is it in the other one? It's in the other. Yeah, there we go. Oh, I actually have to save it. You get to see how uncoordinated my thing is. Alright, there we go. You're in the folder. You're in the folder now. Congrats. You'll be there now. Alright. I think these are just the base colors, if I'm not mistaken. Yeah. That's the base colors, so I'm gonna have to get the actual line colors. Welcome back, Shiny. Alright. Alright, so there's a fun little thing. There's a fun little thing that that we can do. There's a fun little thing we can do. Because you see, there's something that you don't get to see normally from my model that I get to show you now since we're doing art of it. And that is, we can, which to be fair, I don't know if that's gonna come across here. What can we do? Good question. Good question. So let me, I said I was gonna stay on track this stream, and I'm already going off track. It's fine. I'm gonna show you the horror that is, the model image. Terrifying, right? But I'm showing you this for a very specific reason. It's because there's something I can show you that I don't normally have visible. Yeah, exactly. And it's this little thing right here. I remember seeing the mouth once before. It was so scary. I remember it. Yeah. The mouth looks fucked up until it's actually, like, rendered out. Here, I'll get rid of it. No more mouth. No more mouth. But on the head, it's hard to show really, but it kind of, there's kind of like a little dip in the middle that you can't normally see. Looks like one of those specific Winter Demon masks. What a tongue. I would have tongue tracking if it didn't require me to re-rig the entire mouth. If I didn't have to re-rig the entire mouth, I would do tongue rigging for you, and then we could stick out the tongue. This looks like a fake version of you. This is my clone. That's only a slight joke. I do have clones. Whoa, it's Nya-Cat Stripe. There she is. Nya-Cat doesn't look like that. Alright, I need to, like, actually do what I'm supposed to be doing. That part of the forehead is called the crown. Good information. Good information. The crown kinda dips. Alright. There we go. The weird and gross one, the current one is a baller. Yay. Good. Good, good, good. Good. I'm such a nerd. That's a cool thing to know, though. That's a cool thing to know. That actually needs to be closer to the front there. I have to bend around because that's also where the camera is. Screwed it up, but you're gonna digitize it? Yeah. That's how I feel when I screw up, is just like, I'm gonna be digitizing it anyways, so it doesn't matter if it's perfect. You know, Cat Stripe is a descendant of Apollo. I mean, I guess in a way. Is this, like, too big? This might be too big. Oh, it's absolutely too big. I need to scale this. That's the only thing with doing it the way that I'm doing it right now, is that I forget to scale it sometimes, and that's not good, because look how much fucking bigger it is. This is tiny. When are you gonna make each of us our own Gremlin Sona models? Good question, actually. I'll have to... We can do that at some point. We can do that at some point. I'm realizing now that the proportions are a little off. The body is actually, like, pretty good. Maybe it's not as off as I thought it was. It's just, like, the head. I think I drew the head a little bigger than it should be. Share my drawing either on Ebb's server or Stripe to Gremlin Official. Yes. Make them small little models that pop up via stripe corn purchases, maybe like little chibis. There's like an application that like has little guys at the bottom that just roam around, and if I can make those like custom like things, I want to absolutely do that, because then we can have little gremlins at the bottom, and that'd be sick. Yeah, the head needs to be smaller. I think it's less that the head needs to be smaller and more that it needs to move up. I think the proportion is fine. I think it just needs to move. How did I open settings? What? This is the biggest problem with hidden taskbar, by the way. Why are you still up? What do you want from me? Okay, I figured it out. Cool. Little gremlins walking around. Gizmo Permo walking around. Yeah. It would be great. I've always wanted to make like little custom Chow models from Sonic. See, my issue is that the only Sonic game I've ever played was a Sonic math game. So I don't know anything about Sonic. Alright, yeah. That's roughly where it should be. Kind of bring it forward a little. We'll just kind of use this to... There we go. I played too many actual legit Sonic games. Fair enough. I don't even remember what it's called, if I'm being honest. It was a fucking Sonic math game for the Leapster. That's the only Sonic game I've ever played. and I think my whole perception of Sonic is based on that one fucking math game. Alright, cool. We're actually in the right proportions now. Sonic Adventure 2 was pretty fun. It's peak. Alright, well, we can always do that at some point. I'm not opposed to playing that for a stream. I would just have to figure out how we would do that. I think the horn will probably end up needing to go up, but I think we're probably going to end up stealing a horn anyways, so it should be fine. Never beat it as a kid because I had no memory card, but I beat it a few years ago and it's beautiful. Hell yeah. That might have to be on the list then, at some point. Math edutainment mentioned? Yes. Yes. Alright, yeah, that's actually much better. That makes sense. And Kevin MacLeod's actually giving us some nice music to work to now. Kevin MacLeod bits to draw stripe art too. Volume 1. Alright. So there's that part. Next we have the head. Which I did not draw, but I can kind of guess how the head is gonna be. To be fair, I probably don't even need to draw the head. I don't think it's like super useful for me in the current moment, but that's fine. Currently have Sonic Mania and Sonic Forces. There's a Gremlin skull. Yeah. Haven't listened to lo-fi in 5 years. Need to get in on it. That's fair. Got the true ending to Sonic Mania this year and beat Forces a few years ago. Nice. Alright, so the neck should come out of the base of the skull. And then this part, of course, similarly from here. And then we'll just do that since that's gonna get cut off later anyways. Alright, there we go. We have a gremlin head. That was easy, right? Never got the true ending. Damn. Alright, so now what I'm going to do is a little thing I like to call, artistic liberty. See, because when it's your own art, it's not theft. Alright, there we go. Horn done. That was easy. That was easy. Okay. Although the horn is kind of weird. I actually think this is probably more close. The horn is kind of weird because it technically intersects with where my eyes should be. I'm insanely excited to see your process here because I was wondering how you made your current art for the model. Yeah. The process for the model is, I will say, different than regular because basically instead of making like a full piece like we're doing right now, you kind of are doing like multiple parts of what comes together into a piece. So like all of these are like essentially done different and separate, and you have to make it look like it goes together. The horn looks like above your eyes in the same place as your eyebrows. I think that's roughly where they are. Yeah, from the looks of it. I need to get rid of the shadow. So yeah, there's a little bit of space, but it's not like a crazy amount. Let's see if I get the eye shape right, by the way. Because I'm probably not going to. It would drop when you see the art she sends me in the DMs. Like what? If it's something I can show, I'll show it. I don't know if I can show game art. Virus Bite mentioned? Virus Bite mentioned. Alright. I think that's the right shape. The eyebrows do or not eyebrows, the eyelashes do a lot of the heavy lifting for the shaping of the eyes. Kevin MacLeod, why must you forsake me? Most of it is project art? Damn. Yeah, I can't show it then. This is absolutely demonic. There are children on this app. You should be ashamed. SMH. If you're a child watching, go home. Looks like a toy animatronic from Sister Location. Yeah, a little. I thought I combined these down. I actually got the shaping pretty damn good. That's incredible. I didn't think I had gotten it that close. Heck yeah. My kid stumbled across your stream and has been crying for 30 minutes. Damn. To be fair, kids do play Sister Location. There are way worse things on YouTube, and that's just the ads alone. Well, I'm sorry. I'm sorry. Can I recommend something for them to watch instead? They should watch Gremlins. That's wholesome and family friendly. For all ages. You gotta turn the stream off for this kid? Ah, damn. Sorry, guys. No more art stream. No more art stream. Sorry. I think the eye is too small, actually. That might do. Kids run so much on YouTube. It happens. Oh, you know what? I know what it is. I know why the eye looks a little weird. It's because it's stretched. It needs to be pushed a little more. There we go. All right. Exactly. Fair point. Where is... I love cannibalizing my own art. My kids are 19 and 24. They aren't affected by... Why were they crying at my stream then? What? What? Also, I do have to ask, why are we still here? Sometimes I cry not because of the stream's content. Yeah. Felt. I really should have just like layered it. That would have made that easier, but it is what it is. It's already been done. I love... They're just kids at heart and also happen to be sensitive to this demonic iconography. What's demonic about this? What's demonic about this? You want to see demonic? With the Kevin MacLeod music. Boo. 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 Scary. The horns? Just because something has horns doesn't mean it's a demon. Is that Goosebumps? Yes, it is. I'm so weirded out right now. I might be an adult who acts like a kid, but I don't cry at an image. Yeah. And I mean, you don't have to be here. You can leave. That is still an option for you. I think I'm gonna put the horn probably closer to here. I think that makes more sense. Perfect. He's crying again and won't stop. I hope you feel good with yourself. Well, then you need to go. It's that simple. I'm not going anywhere, so just turn it off. Sorry. Beetles have horns, some lizards have horns, mostly herbivorous animals have horns, giraffes have horns. I love goats, they aren't evil. Exactly. And goats are awesome and cool and would never do anything wrong. Where are the teeth? There we go, perfect. Hello, VVINF. Vinf? Is that how you say it? The mouth looks like a hamster mouth? What hamsters are you seeing? What hamsters are you seeing exactly? There we go. Hamtaro. Oh, okay. Can't tell if this guy is joking or if he's an internet Karen. It could be either, but it's fine. My son cries when I take his iPad away. He refuses to leave the stream. Thanks a lot. Okay, well, sorry, then. Nothing I can do. Wait, how are you telling us this? I'm on to you. Hamsters only have sharp front teeth, not entire fangs. Yeah. Hey, wanna see something scary?
Guys, I'm going to find you.
Scary. This motherfucker looks like a kind soul in the body of a monster. Yeah, exactly. And thank you. I appreciate. Glass eyes, glass eyes. I love that they're being referred to the glass eyes now. That's great. Alright. I think that's the face done, actually. Oh, hello, 81 the object thingy 666. Welcome in. That does not help my case, actually. Oh, no. I just realized that the horns need to actually be... The horns actually need to be below. Our greatest ally the whole stream. I don't know what you're talking about. I'm not shouting out a random country. I'm sorry. I don't involve myself in politics on this stream. I'm not telling you who I support. This is a message to every YouTube parent. If you see something you deem bad, leave and go to a cute video. Preferably one about cats. Funny cats. Alright, horn is gone. I'll have to put the horn back on later. Wait, I fucking... That's fine. Whatever. I can fix that later. Because I have to do the hair later anyways. We're getting stream sniped? Oh, almost certainly. Alright, guys. I'm giving you... If you're gonna act like children, you're gonna get the same treatment. If we hear more politics, you're getting muted. Sorry. Any more politics, you're getting muted. We don't do politics here. We are here to escape from the world, not to engage with it. Besides, we're gonna take it over anyways and make it Gremlin Paradise. I don't know what that means. Starts escaping the world. You're gonna post your angel boy? Heck yeah. Can't wait to see. Alright, the head is fixed for now. I'll put the horn on after I do the bangs. It's an organization of artists. Is it a union? Because I support unions. I want to take over the world. Hell yeah. We will. Don't worry. Don't worry. We will. It will be ours to do with what we wish. I don't know. I don't know what they do. I don't endorse anyone until I know what they are. And this better not be a politics thing, because if it is, guess what, buddy? That is not an artist thing. It is more politics, you're right. Well, guess what, guys? Watch this. Boop. And boop. I warned you. I warned you. I told you exactly what would happen if you brought politics back up. And now you're in the corner. Are you happy with yourself? Was it worth it? Was it worth it? Have fun in the corner. I'm not catering to you. Alright. Let's do bangs. So I kind of have, like, straight bangs. I didn't do anything to 81 the object thingy. 81 the object thingy has been good so far. That doesn't mean you're off the hook either, 81. If you start talking about flags, you're gonna get muted too. The eyes look cute so far? Heck yeah. I mean, I did steal 90% of them, so it is what it is, but Giga Chad. What I've learned over the past month is that being a streamer is a little bit like being a teacher. You have to put some people in timeout because they don't know how to behave themselves. Being a good artist is about stealing, but unironically. Sometimes. Hey, Timothy. I know you just came here, but we have this thing. It's called not talking about politics. JB can talk about Great Britain because that's just a country. You're not talking about specific politics. That's different. He's an artist? No, he's not. I know very well who he is. He's not an artist. I used to steal art as a kid. I feel like everyone did. When you're a kid, you just kind of... You don't fully understand yet. How great was it? It was fine. It was decent, you know? It was one of the few flags I could show, which was interesting. All right. We can merge. That's the wrong layer to merge that down onto. All right, we can actually bring the horn in again. Finally. And wait, if Stripe compared hers? Compared my what? Herself to a teacher? What's that mean? What kind of students are we? Well, the ones that are still able to talk are the good ones. That know how to follow directions. Are we gizmos? God, I hope not. I don't like Gizmo. Okay. We need to do the ear now before we do the rest of the hair. Because I need to know how the hair is going to go around the ear. Should I just steal the ear? I know you don't like Gizmo, but that's okay because I do. Okay. Gizmo is trash, but he's also adorable. You know, I hate to agree, but I do agree. It's a love-hate relationship. Hold on. Where is the earrings? I need to merge those down so that I have them. What program do you use for videos? Do you mean art, like I'm doing right now, or like tag videos? Because that's gonna have a different answer. Either way. It's gonna go right there. I'm trying to edit up a stupid vid right now. Okay, so videos. I used to use, for kind of like mid tag, I would say probably like maybe 42 to 58-ish. I used, what's it called? Sony Vegas. I use Sony Vegas for those ones. I currently use Power Director. Let me see specifically. 19. Power Director 19 is the one I use right now. Vegas Pro is great, but crashes all the time for me. Yeah, my issue that I had is that if I had too much like footage from like a phone, which is what I use primarily as a camera, if I had too much footage from that, I would like, it would just become a black screen and essentially be unusable. So I was like, I'm not dealing with that. That's gonna be replaced. Mine would just stop responding. I think it was a RAM issue. Probably so, yeah. Actually, why am I doing that? I need to get rid of this. Is it very user-friendly? Yeah, I would say so. It's user-friendly to me. And it's not too hard to learn. think this needs to go up higher, actually. No, not the ear. Because the bangs are, like, there. So that should probably be roughly there. Have I ever used GIMP 2.0 for photo editing? I used GIMP briefly once. I don't remember why I stopped using it. I think it's just because, like, I prefer Paint.net because I'm a psycho. Gotcha, behave yourself or 81 the object thingy 666's channel will get a taste of my shoe. That's incredible. Oh, you know what? That goes back too quickly. I learned it in camp in like 2011. I was using Paint.net before then. I used Paint.net just because it's easier to deal with, I feel. Which is funny because I use it for both tag and actual art. Not to sound crazy, but Kacho is object thingy in my opinion. I wasn't gonna say it. I wasn't gonna say it, but also if it is, I don't know why you're talking like that, because object thingy is not in timeout. Object thingy has been good so far. Alright. Should I just, like, steal this again? I'm just gonna cannibalize my own work for this, because it makes it easier. At least Stripe gets double views. Exactly. You gotta look on the bright side sometimes. Alright, something like that, I believe. So it does need to be bigger. Steal your own art? Yeah, that's what I'm doing. Alright. Let's see. Making sure I don't miss anything. Hassan has a show? I love how I read this is coming along nicely and I look up and it's Stripe's faceless character model. Yeah. My cannibalized model, more specifically. Okay. So then I guess really all that's left for like the hair here would be to essentially just have like something like that where it kind of is coming out. I shared my picture. You can show it if you want. I need to draw Stripe sometime or Monster Stripe. Heck yeah. That would be great. Also, thank you, Virus. I just saw what you sent to me. All right, let me share this. All right, here is Dragon Empress's art. I love the meow. I love that. My friend group actually said meow for like years. It was in This is good art. I like this. This is incredible. Thank you for this. Alright. I think this is good. I'm actually not gonna, like, finish this part. I'm just gonna, like, leave a line here so that I can do that later. Put that below there, and then on here, we're just gonna get rid of everything visible. Bam. Thank you so much. Some of my OCs are also near the sketch. Heck yeah. Alright. So I think with that, we should be done with the hair. And the head, really. It doesn't have the eyebrows, but honestly, it's hard to render the eyebrows from the side. Sonic movie reference goes hard. Watch out, 81 the object, I will get my shoe ready. It is very cool to see people make stuff. I'm very proud of this community and how creative they are in their own ways. Why did I do 2 U's? Ugly movie Sonic. Ugly Sonic can't unsee him. Oh my god. I forgot just how bad this fucking thing is. No, I'm not saving this. Oh my god. I hate this. I thought 81 the object was a guy. My apologies. Yeah. What is going on? I got distracted a little. It happens. Alright guys, this is the stream where I fix the Sonic movie design. As you can see, he wasn't realistic enough. Oh, that's so bad. That's so bad. It doesn't... It looks like I gave him a mustache.
I say! Meow!
What's going on? I'm serving myself soup. Nothing. 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 Thank you, Stripe. That made me laugh. You're welcome. It's Mr. Sonic Charles V. Exactly. Why are you crying? Ooh. Nice. Why are you crying? That was awesome. There's no need to cry over that. Alright, we need to do the rest of the body now. Which is where the real fun begins. Just kidding. Second person the stream made cry. I love that I can now say that I made someone cry on stream. Damn. It is what it is. What? Yeah. I don't know if you were here, 81 the object thingy. 666. We made someone cry. And they wouldn't leave for some reason. Despite them crying. I love drawing this out and realizing that my shirt really is just like barely held together. The crying thing was kind of funny. Top 10 Stripe moments. Stripe makes a 19-year-old child cry. Finish my Stripe art? Give me a sec. Heck yeah. Can't wait to see it. Alright, there we go. And a 24-year-old cried, I think. Hell yeah. I'm just that good, you know? That's just how good I am at this. I'm gonna put that as a joke in my stories. Good. Gizmo Bueno is beautiful. Thank you. I forgot he was in the corner, actually. I'm not gonna lie. God, I love the fucking meow. He's been sitting there making sure the art goes well. Yeah. Okay. So I guess I need to like do the body behind there, huh? Just like Kevin MacLeod has also been watching us. Gizmo Bueno VTuber model when? Probably never. Kacho, I give you a singular chance to cease this immediately or I will squish 81 the Object's channel. Holy shit. You post on YouTube posts? Alright, give me a second, I'll look at it. Yeah, there isn't one. There isn't one, so, never, because I'm not making it. I won't be making it. Gizmo Skeleton Beast? You mean this thing? I don't know. I can't tell you. I can't tell you what that image is. Alright, give me 1 second. Alright, let me see. User info. Boop. Oh, I'm glad it goes over here. Ah, hell yeah. That's great. Let me just do this. Alright. Both cool and weird. The heck is a Gizmo skeleton? Good question. Alright, here is the art JB did. There's a reason I have it here. It's so that I can put it in the folder. Here we go. This is great art, by the way. Thank you for this. I appreciate it. Into the folder it goes. Freaking everyone is drawing. Yeah. It's great. It is cute. I agree. You did a very good job, JB. Oh, this is like weird. Why did I draw it like this? I love that it's not the actual anarchy symbol, it's just an A and a circle. Well, it's hard to draw. I will say. It's not that easy to draw. I thought it was the A and the Half-Life symbol. Yeah. There you go. There's my very quick one. It's not very good. Alright, let's get the spikes going. Damn, Kevin MacLeod's going off right now. Kevin really be like some dire shit's going on right now. 840 points away? You shouldn't be telling me that. That's gonna make me prepared for it. That's gonna make me prepared for it. You gotta surprise me with it. You gotta make it worth it. Kevin MacLeod's years of experience actually turned him into a pro? Exactly. I forgot to pull it up on Twitch. Well, now you're gonna be missing out on free points to potentially use to jump scare me, and that's your fault, not mine. Due for the watch streak points to save for jump scare. I'm so glad I added jump scare for you all to use. You all seem to really like the jump scare. Alright. And then hold on, let me make sure that I have good amount on there. I could scare you right now had I not purchased the Monica the other night. Yeah. Can I ask what the Stream XP do? I don't know if there's anything on YouTube like that. Okay, so there isn't. So if you're watching on Twitch, there's these little funny things you can get called, I call them Stripe Coin. But essentially what they do is you can get like power-ups and whatnot, and I have a few set up that you can do. One of them being a jump scare. DDLC, I haven't drawn that in years. I haven't drawn that in probably months. It's been a little bit. I almost drew some art of it tonight, but I figured I needed to do this first before I do that. Alright, let me make sure I get the little circle for the arm in. Hello, Sir Sigma Sparkle Toes. That's a crazy name. I feel like we keep getting this one. What's weird, I can see that you... Wait a minute. Did you actually... Did you actually... Or are you just trying to get me to do it for you? 'Cause it does work. Okay, yeah, you didn't actually. Okay, nice try then. Why do we keep getting this one? I guess it's a true random. Okay. Works for me, I guess. Back? Welcome back. Question mark? What do you have a question about? I'll try and answer the best I can. Which is probably not very well. To make sure I'm on the right layer for this. Okay. There's where my arm goes. Has redeemed share stream key for 10 billion stripe coin. That's not a real one. That's not a real one. How are you gonna get me with a fake one? At least be realistic. Come on now. BRB going live. Aw, shit. Stripe coin? Oh, that's the Twitch thing. You get Stripe coin when you watch over there. I wish YouTube had something like that. That would be cool. Because we would definitely have it over here on YouTube too, if they had it. I made my art Stripe wanna see. Maybe. Is it something I can actually show? Because that's gonna depend on if I wanna see or not, actually. Okay. Where's it at, then? On Twitch, streams give you points, and streamers can choose what you can spend them on. I need to make more redeems for that, too. Yeah, I know. I like I was saying, I wish they had stuff like that on YouTube, because I would put them on YouTube if we did have them. Alright. I'll check. I'll check. What am I looking at here? What actually am I looking at here? 81, the object thingy. YouTube has low-key been sleeping. They implemented the useless XP system and called it a day. Yeah. That is my art for you. I'm just trying to comprehend what it is. I can't comprehend this. I don't see anything, like, bad on it, so I can show it. Pretty sure. Do I like it? I mean, it's certainly something. I would probably like it more if I understood it, but I don't. I don't understand this. But I appreciate your effort. Number blocks is not supposed to have curves. Well, apparently they do now. Apparently they do now. Looks like troll art. It probably is. Hey, I don't show half of the things that 81 the object thingy wants me to show. Only if it's like shit that is safe and won't get me banned. What was wrong with 81 the object thing 666's art? I'm not gonna break down what's wrong with it because I don't have an issue with it. I just don't understand it. There's a difference between it being bad and it being something I don't have the ability to comprehend. It is something I do not comprehend. That doesn't mean that it's bad. For someone who understands, they would be able to tell you. I cannot, because I don't understand. Meow? Okay. I'm gonna go ahead and do the tail now. Once again, stealing from this one. That was my art. Why would you delete it? Because you still have it. You still have it. I mean, that wasn't the only existing piece of that art. I'm trying to figure out how I can put this in here. I guess like that. That's not terrible. Should actually move it in a little. Something like that, maybe. This isn't something that I've ever thought of, to be honest. There, 81 the object thingy, it's okay. It's a collage. You know, true. You're right, it is a collage. I do understand that part, at the very least. Hold on. I need to make sure that I'm done coughing so I don't just like cough a shit ton on stream. Because that would be bad. I think I'm good. Alright, there we go. Dude, chill out. Yeah, it's not like a bat. It's not a big deal. Like I said, it's just not for me. Is the tail the right size? I mean, it should be. I haven't scaled it. Although, maybe. Oh, you're right, it's not. It's not. It should be bigger. Not that much bigger. Like, maybe that much. I think what I'll do, let me put it here. And then The tail reminds me of a pine tree. Yeah, I can see the resemblance. Alright, let's then bring it in here. I'm too lazy to get out the different size line tool, so I'm just gonna like do it like this. This song is beautiful. Hell yeah. Kevin MacLeod pulls through for us once more. I think it's safe to say that Kevin MacLeod is the GOAT of these most recent streams. Anytime we need music, he's been there for us. What was up with 81 the Object Thingy's fan art of you? I don't know what was up with it. You seem to know quite a bit about 81 the Object Thingy 666, so you tell me. Because I don't know. I have 2 iPads. Me when I have 2 iPads? Yeah. I need to make sure this, like, actually... What's it called? Let me pull it up real quick. This is Dream Culture by Kevin MacLeod. Trying to get this spike right. I think I got it. Yes. Good. No, I'm not going to because I'm trying to do art right now. So I'm sorry. Besides, I haven't brought anyone else's art back up yet, so... It's not fair. Very relaxing song, but you're going to bed early. Good night, everyone. And yes, it will be on the Discord. It's gonna go on the references in the fan art channel. I'm doing lazy shading with this one. Alright. Why was the fan art weird? Did I say that? I don't remember saying that. I remember saying that I was not going to because I'm doing art right now. Don't make me do the same thing. I can put you in the corner too. You're not free from the corner. Thought it was Donkey Kong Country 2's Sticker Brush Symphony. Maybe. I don't know what that sounds like, so I can't actually comment on that. Alright, there we go. There's our tail. In place. Beautiful. Alright. It's one of my favorite songs of all time and my inspiration for learning piano. Hell yeah. That's sick. We out here tailing it up? Exactly. Alright, we just gotta do the legs now, I believe. And then we can start doing the coloring. Alright, down, round. Alright. I hope I'm drawing this right. Kinda. It might look a little weird and I might have to redo them, but that's fine. I can deal with that when we get there. I'm sure it was. I didn't understand it though, and if we keep trying to bring it up, then you might have to go into the corner. Did I get the eyebrows? I just don't know how to put the eyebrows on myself when I'm at this angle is the issue. Which is why we haven't gotten there yet. Something I'm noticing is that my feet are actually not, like, below my body, which they should be. Because I can't really hold myself up if they're not below my body. That should be good enough. Fair enough. I see the challenge. I mean, I can try it. I can try and get it to work here in a second. I'm gonna finish the legs before I try that, though. Do I have a side profile reference of a gremlin? I do. It's right here. As you can see. I just realized that their feet aren't really under them either. I was accurate without meaning to be. That's incredible. Anyways, like, you'll see. So this is roughly where the eyebrow is. Hold on, let me use a better color. This is roughly where the eyebrow is. And then, of course, we have the horn here, roughly. And it kind of covers it up, almost. Which makes it challenging, to say the least. It's also another thing, too, funnily enough. The eyebrows are the reason that I don't have this spiky kind of, I don't know how else to call them, I guess eyebrows that these gremlins have. The reason I don't have them is because of the eyebrows. Which I think when I first browsed, there we go. When I first showed off this current version of the model, I talked about adding the eyebrow piercings to kind of represent that. So, you know, you have to kind of do what you can, really, with that. This is the wrong one. She will be happy if I brung. Don't say it. Don't say it. I warned you. You've already been warned. So don't say it. Yeah. I don't like how that looks, actually. These toe claws are so weird. It's hard to draw them. What? Why are you typing like that? Stop typing like that too, please. Okay. Yeah, that's good enough. All right. I think that's pretty good. We need to do the rest of the hair, but after that, I think we're done. Which I am actually going to. To do this. Instead of what I did earlier with the whole, just getting rid of them. I'm just gonna do it here myself. All right, put that behind and bam, there we go. Welcome back, welcome back. I made a stupid meme edit to practice, hell yeah. All right, let me crop the image down to just what we need. There we go. And 81 the object thingy 666 made fan art for me. Since the last one, or is it the same one? Because if it's the same one, we're not showing it again. I'm gonna check right now. I'm checking right now. If it's the same one, you're getting muted. I warned you, Cacho. I warned you. I just saw the thumbnail for the stream and it's adorable. Yeah, we all like Gizmo. Gizmo Bueno. Also, Cacho's not gonna be able to respond. Cacho is in timeout. I put her in timeout. She's in for... We all like them, but you don't sometimes. Yeah. It happens, you know. It happens. Now I'm seeing why JB drew an A. Yeah. It's the little symbol on my chest. What did I do to Cacho? Cacho was not listening. So Cacho went to timeout. Also, I just realized I didn't finish. I forgot something. What does the A represent? Anarchy. It represents anarchy. Which is, of course, how we're going to live once we take over the world. Can Cacho be freed? She will be freed in 5 minutes. And then if Cacho continues to be good, then she will stay out of the timeout zone. But until then, you know. Does anarchy mean chaos? Yes. I mean, I guess if you were to, like, structure it, it wouldn't be, but I don't plan on structuring it. We're here to have fun. The actual definition of it is essentially just no, no, like, ruling class of any kind. That would be the actual definition of it. There are tiers, some of them wacky, but the principle is fun, gremlin shenanigans. Exactly, exactly. I'm learning. Okay. Now that I actually have that, like, filled out, then, we're good. Need a society ruled by gremlins? Well, that's why we're gonna take over the world and make it ours. Can you let Kacho go? I can't, actually, because it's already been done. Kacho just has to wait. Even if I wanted to, I would not be able to because I don't know how to. We're taking over the world and making it ours. Let's go. Yeah, that's what we discussed during the evil plan section of the anniversary stream. Kacho will be angry if she waits too long. Well, Kacho made me angry that she didn't follow the rules. So, how about that, Kacho? Think before you act. Alright. Nope, that's too much. Okay, now this is my secret. This is my secret. So paint.net doesn't like do the fill bucket very good. So what you do it on a separate layer. You do 2% Gaussian blur, and then you just like spam the duplicate until it goes over the lines. Put it below and bam. There you go, nice and clean. Have you seen those streams where you can redeem objects to throw at you? I have actually. I don't know what we would do with it, personally. There's a similar issue with MS Paint. I think they're kind of like built the same, I believe. Unless I'm like misinformed, so that makes sense. I never tried layers until this year. That's fair. I use a shit ton of layers. Like, layers are my goat when I'm making art. I think I technically did this wrong because if I'm not mistaken, this actually goes up and around there. So I might actually have to... I've been using layers for 14 years. There's never a bad time to start. Alright. Why do you not use normal art? You know, I'm wondering the same. Did Kevin MacLeod only make 5 songs? No, I swear to God, I don't know why it keeps choosing this. Alright, I'm choosing one myself. I'm choosing one myself right now. We're doing Quirky Dog. MacLeod is particularly fond of his magnum opuses. Exactly. Sometimes if it's small enough, I will, like, actually just do it. Especially in places where, like, the paint bucket can't reach. You kind of have to, you're kind of forced to. The dogs do get a bit quirky. Yeah, you know how it be. FNAF reference. Holy shit. I guess I'll use this as an opportunity to announce that we will be doing like a FNAF week at the beginning of, well, end of this month, beginning of next month, leading up to the second movie. We're gonna play all of them. FNAF week, yeah. So I guess I should have, I didn't like do it here, but I should have made a suggestion of it. Cause like, on my back, my favorite FNAF to play is probably second or first. I agree. On my back, you can't see it because this is like the side. On my back, there's there's stripe patterns on there too. So something like this, you know. And then, you know, just like on down. Stuff like that, you know. But you can't see it from here, of course, because this is like the back. But I do want to make that known. When I was a young teen, I would take my tablet to the park at 2 a.m., climb on a sculpture, and play FNAF 1. Hell yeah. When FNAF 2 came out, I was also like a young teenager, and I was out of school because I had a dentist appointment. And we went home because I got to stay home because I think, I don't know for sure why, but I got to stay home after. And it had just came out. I was like, holy shit, I get to be the first person of my school to play FNAF 2. This is sick. I remember that. That was fun times. FNAF came out roughly around the same time as Little Nightmares, I think, or some other horror game. I ended up confusing them, so I didn't get into FNAF later. Yeah, I feel that. What actually helped was that I was kind of interested in what FNAF was about at the time already. So that's why I got into it. I was at home when the game dropped, so my bro and I bought it, and I watched with we played it with my little bro watching. That's nice. That's awesome. Cause when I was young, I always wanted to see the like pizza place animatronics when I was a kid. Because I had heard about them and I wanted to see them. And I never did. So I was already interested in like FNAF before it came out. Because it was about those things. And then you got to see them at Horror Nights. Exactly. And it was cool. I thought I'm not gonna lie. I walked into it and I was like, yeah, this is gonna be okay. I don't care about this that much. And, like, the moment I step into that first room where they're all on the stage, I'm like, holy shit, this is so fucking cool. Like, I changed my mind instantly. My friends told me it was some game about a baby escaping evil plush dolls or something, which I confused for FNAF. Yeah, I can see that, honestly. That's not honestly that far from what FNAF is. Alright, I would get both of these, but I am afraid that I'm going to confuse them. I have done so before. I will fix? What do you mean you will fix? I don't mean to backseat, but is the face under the eyes too tall compared to your current model? Maybe? It could be. Oh, it definitely is. Yeah, it is. You make a very good point. It's too late to change it, though. It's a little too late to change it. My scaling methoding is fascinating. Yeah. To be fair, I can probably... I do actually like that better. Hold on. Fixed her fan art for you? Okay. The slide whistle. Yeah. Give me 1 second then. I'll look at it here in a second. I gotta fix this first. Alright, so I think the nose is in the right place. If I'm not mistaken. Yes. So it is just like the mouth area. That's the problem. So let me fix that. It looks a little strange, but it's nothing we can't fix. Let me finish the shirt. Actually, I don't have the shirt colors anymore. I'll do this then. To be fair, that's how Gremlin faces used to be. Yeah, exactly. That's why I am okay with how it looks. It just looks a little wonky, I think, because of it being squished. Alright. And then we are going to get the hair, and then we can put that on there. Although, thinking on it now, the hair is probably... It's either that or we add a big old chin spike. True. I just thought of this, by the way. We're probably gonna have to do the neck again. Okay. Fine. 81 the object thingy. I don't even know what you fixed. I don't understand. You appear to have just added another one. Yeah, it looks basically the same. I'm not completely certain. I mean, I like it better. It's so much better. Thank you. I'm not gonna show it on stream, but I like it better. It's so good. Show it right now. I did earlier. You just didn't see. You didn't see. I showed it already. You just didn't see. Which one is it? Oh, I forgot. We technically have to add this too. I mean the fixed one? Yeah, no, I showed it. We all saw it, right? Pretty sure, right? Right? Show the fixed one to her? Doesn't she know what it looks like? She did make it. Besides, I'm doing art right now. I can't keep, like... I can't keep getting distracted. Kevin, where did you go? Okay, good. Kevin is still coming. Just slowly. There. I think the ear needs to be bigger too. I'm glad he is still coming, albeit slowly. Me too. Me too. Alright. We have to get rid of that. The horn isn't, too small too, is it? It might be too far up. I think it is potentially too small. But if I replace it, then it's gonna be like a whole can of worms. I'm not gonna do that. It'll be fine. It can be too small. Is my neck really that big? This is right? Like eating worms? Ah, shit. I have to move it down. Alright. I think that's right. It's close enough. If you look at the gremlins, they have a pretty nicely built neck. That's true. Although, to be fair, it's not very long. I didn't know my neck was that long. Alright. Let me push this up. like that. And then get rid of this. Because something we also forgot to get last time was the face spikes. I don't know how I forgot that. But I did. Oh, hey, Dragon. Welcome in. Good to see you. We're doing art today. Official art, and added this 3. Also, object thingy, be nice, or I will have to put you in the corner. Just like the other people. You wouldn't want that, would you? A chart full of things on my official art. Yeah. Well, you know. Wait, what do you mean by please? Do you want to... You want to go to the corner? Okay, I can send you right now, actually. You want to go? Let's go. You want to go to the corner? Let's go. Let's do it. I'll send you right now. Where's the... Where do I have them? I'm looking for the face spikes, and I don't know where I have them at. Okay, there we go. Found them. I mean, that's what you're saying, right? That you want to go to the corner? 81 the object thingy 666? That is what you're saying, right? Please don't? Okay. Then you're gonna be chill. Then you're gonna be chill and you're gonna be nice. And I don't want to have to ask you again. Silent Hill song. Silent Bill art. I like Silent Bill. Can someone make Silent Bill for me, please? I fucking love Silent Bill. If someone makes Silent Bill, we will 100% play it on stream, and that's not a joke. Who is Silent Bill? Good question. That's what we need a game to find out. That's what we need a game to find out. What part of Silent Hill do you want me to draw? I don't know any of the parts of Silent Hill, but can you draw your favorite part of Silent Hill, but add a man named Silent Bill? That would be incredible. We'll have to play Silent Hill at some point, too. I think I said this earlier in one of the Halloween streams, but we were gonna play it for Halloween, and I just didn't get around to it. I did. I said it was so good and so much better than the last time. Slappy fending off the fucking Pyramid Head. alongside Silent Bill, our favorite guy from Silent Hill, Silent Bill. All right. Silent Bill Clinton, holy shit. Yes, I did listen to the audiobook of Bill Clinton's autobiography. I did. And the most interesting thing I learned is that he couldn't ride a bike until college. It could be. Slappy in Dead by Daylight? That'd be cool. That would be cool, actually. That might convince me to actually play it. Probably not, but it might. It'd make me think about it for more than 5 seconds. Which is better than nothing. I did not have relations with that bubblehead nurse, Silent Bill Clinton. Holy shit. Don't expose him like that. He's not ready. He's not ready for that commitment. Alright, I think that goes there, pretty sure. That looks right anyways. You're working with 3 letters and I always have 42. Well, to be fair, total we've had like 42, so... Kudos for making it work. Thank you. Okay, Kevin. Okay, Kevin. Kevin's busting it down. Holy shit. I never flatten my layers. That's probably a good thing. That's probably a good thing. There's been like multiple times where I've flattened my layers and then regretted it. So I don't blame you. All right. Kevin got that funk bass line going crazy. That's what I'm saying. Oh my god. He's whipping it out. He doesn't care who sees. God damn. Make sure you save this project in case your PC explodes and dies. True. True. But when would that ever happen? When would that ever happen? The music was so good the PC explodes. Ah, shit. Alright. Now, I'm feeling lazy, and since all of this part has color, I'm just gonna fucking go over it, and it should be fine. Boop. I was listening to Sonic music tonight and my PC overheated, so yeah. God damn. Power went off 2 weeks ago while I was drawing. Aw, shit. Yeah, that sucks. You make a good point then. You make a very good point then. You know what? I'm glad you pointed that out. I like this a lot better than the, like, longer face that we had. That looks so much better. So, thank you for that. Glad to help. Hell yeah. Also, I just realized something about this. This should not be so close. I'm not gonna fix it because it's too late, but realistically, this should be like more like this. You know? I used this song in a Minecraft video over a decade ago. Stripe, I'm drawing one of your Xena Stripe babies. Yes! Finally, I get to see my children again. Finally. Alright, there we go. Can't wait to see your Mona Lisa tier drawing is done. Yeah, that's gonna be sick. Excited to see that. All right. Get that. All right. There we go. Banjo-Kazooie music. I can't comment on that. I wouldn't know. Alright, so here's the thing about this, is that these tips we do have to go through and fill in because there's 100% gonna be gaps. Alright, there we go. Long play stream confirmed. Maybe eventually. Maybe eventually. That would have to be another one where I'm like, I have to figure out how I would capture it. If I figure out how to capture it, then yeah. Let's hope that doesn't look weird. A little weird, but in the same way that the actual model looks weird, so that's good. Alright, we're almost there. I get 3 babies today? Ah, shit. Actually, I don't trust this layer. There could be something on that. I don't trust it. Why was my tolerance only 20? Should be like 50. At least. Okay, I guess we're in a fucking medieval forest now. What the fuck? Okay. How long have we been going? 2 hours? Damn. Goblins and mushrooms gather around. Hell yeah. I just realized I left out the leg spikes, so I need to do that. I think this is too long as well. Yeah, that looks better. My favorite part about digital art is that if you make a mistake, you can just kind of like pick it up and move it around, and you can't really do that with physical like pen and pad art, you know? Like you can erase it and whatnot, but like it's not as easy. Like that took like 5 seconds to make that less long. I do look very unbalanced, but that is accurate, so I can't find fault in that. Make sure I get that right. No, I don't like how that looks. Digital art is a million times easier for me sometimes. Liquify tool, resize, and flip to see from a different perspective. Yeah, exactly. That's how I feel too. Is like there's so many tools that you can get with digital art that you just do not have access to with physical. You know? It does really make the process a whole lot easier. What the fuck? I'm putting that on top so I don't accidentally do that again. The flip is a lifesaver. The flip has saved me from poor perspective countless times. I do not use the flip as much as I really probably should. Let's flip right now. Not bad. The head kind of looks a little weird. I feel like it's a little too long right now. Oh. Okay, I was gonna say let's not fix it because that's a lot of work, but I see something else that also needs to be fixed. So I am more willing to do it now. Yeah, we'll leave that. That's fine. Okay. The earrings look yum, just saying. Thank you. I had to figure out how to do them because the thing about them being so small, like marshmallows, the thing about them being so small is that I had to figure out what level of detail would be just enough and not too much. It was a balance. It was definitely a balance. Alright, so the head looks too long, which is what I'm fixing right now. The reason that I'm doing it, though, for real, is because there's a leftover ear segment here that's part of the main layer. So I get to fix that. I think you nailed it. Just imagine taking the book cover PNG and shrinking it down. Exactly. I've drawn Dead House so many times that I would be a little shocked if I didn't know how to scale it down easily. Is that a good shape? Yeah, that looks good. Alright, let me make sure that we get rid of all of the ear for the most part, because we're gonna have to essentially just like replace it. Where are you, ear? There we are. Speaking of Dead House. What do you mean? Hikacho, do you draw? What's the horse? What's the horse? I think I'm just gonna have to redo it, honestly. I think I'm just gonna have to redo it, and that's fine. Merry Christmas, everyone. Maybe back up the project file in a private Discord if you haven't, in case the hard drive explodes like mine did. I've had a hard drive explode before, and luckily, I was able to save it for the most part. Not the hard drive, mind you, the files on it. It was the hard drive that had all of the tags on it, and all the tag files, so it could have been very bad. But I got a better computer out of it, technically, so there you go. Tag was nearly lost media, technically. I mean, if tag were never recovered, I could technically download them off of YouTube, but anything that was not on YouTube would have been lost, yeah. Like all of the project files and everything 100% would have been. But it did not end up being lost media. Thankfully. So, there you go. I have to open this again. Alright, side hair. Right there. Where does it cut off? Like here, from the looks of it. Okay. And then we get this. This one sounds like Spore music. By the way, this is what I meant when I said it's probably a good thing that you have all of yours on separate layers. Because you would not have to do this. You would not be in the same situation as me right now. You would be in much better places. Okay, I think that's pretty good. Alright, cool. Santa. It's almost Christmas. The sketch, though, should be only a layer or two because it's a sketch and should be rough. I agree. 100%. Alright. I guess merge that down because we don't really need it to be its own layer anymore. After what I said, I probably should not, but you know, whatever, it is what it is. Alright, that goes down to here. Down to here. You know what? Whatever. This is going behind the head anyways, so... that can, yeah, logically go there. Perfect. Cool. It's not, like, great, but it works. And that's what we're looking for. Boop, boop, boop. Okay. We're almost there. Almost there. Alright. I think the only part that I'm not, like, super happy with is this should be the darker line art color. So let me do that real quick. This is what happens when you dedicate time to something, you have something to show for it. Yeah, exactly. Alright, here we go. I think that's it, honestly. I don't think I'm missing anything. Am I? No, it doesn't look like it. Looks like we're all good. You cooked? Thank you, thank you. Alright, I guess we should probably, now that we have both, let's put them into one doc. Let's put them in one document. I'm just gonna make like a way too big document to start with. Thick? Correct. Correct. Alright. You know, I said this would be way too big, but it's appearing as though it's not big enough. Come on. Perfect. Alright. What do the bottom of your feet look like? That does sound kind of weird. You're right. Give me a sec. Give me a sec. Kevin MacLeod's playing us a beat. Train type beat? Yeah. There you go. Screenshotting it. Don't screenshot it. Why am I putting more effort into it? Why did I put any effort into it, actually? Alright, and then this one right here is the, like, small claw on the side. There you go. Now we know what your tracks look like. Exactly. Now this is Spore music. This is Spore music right here. Alright, let's finish this up. I'm going with the classic red and green for this. Using this, we can triangulate the distance you walk in a westerly direction if you leave now and arrive after 6 hours. What's that gonna prove, though? What's that gonna prove, though? Alright. Let me grab the colors. I'm tapping my Smarties box to the beat of Kevin MacLeod. Just more math edutainment. Oh, good. Good, I'm glad. That's all you need. All right. There we go. Are y'all ready? Potentially, yes. Logo spotted? Yeah. New logo, actually. But yes, I'm ready for whatever it is. Stripe, you absolutely cooked. Great job, for real. Thank you. I just realized I don't have the symbol on the front. Like, I guess technically you wouldn't probably see it from this angle, but I wanna have my bases covered, you know? Something like that. There you go. All right. There we go. I can't stop flattening images, can you? What do you mean by that? There we go. I don't know why I closed it. What happens if you want to move the logo or remove the palette? I'll just figure something out, I guess. I don't know. To be fair... Oh my god. This is incredible. This is incredible. You said you would, and you did. This is incredible. I love this. The fucking Mogwai tarantula. It's great. That's insane. Alright, let me attach this to the reference. Although, honestly, let me just delete the reference one, and then we'll do a new one. Since we have the better reference now. Alright. Make sure I pin that. Alright, there you go. You now have the updated reference. Yeah. Please give her a name. Good question. That's a good point. What do we call this beautiful creature? It has to be a spider pun of some kind. Humble fiddler? Fiddling inspiration for real? Yeah. Let's call her let's see, tarantula. Damn, I'm struggling. Monica? Tyrannica. It's Tyrannica. In case you want to know how that's spelled, by the way. How do you spell tarantula? Tarantula? Tyrannica. Tyrannica is its name now. Gran Turismo. Finally. Alright. I have time to work on another piece. I have time to work on something else. We're skipping the sketch phase, though. We are, in fact, skipping the sketch phase because we're working on something that I already have. Tyrannica. Yeah. Let me see something. Have I done this character yet? Because if I haven't done this character, we'll do him. No, I have not. Okay. I haven't done him yet, so we get to do him. We're skipping the sketch phase. Hold your horses, everyone. Yeah, exactly. Alright, here we go. We have Mortman. We have Mr. Mortman here. Just so we're clear, this is for the game. Who is this chap? This is Mr. Mortman. This is for the game. He's not a main character, but he is a character, so I have to do his art. I hadn't drawn a Mogwai in 10 years. That you could not tell. You could not tell. That was so good. I'm so glad that this does not talk about his human form. Thank you, Goosebumps Wiki, for once again failing me. I just got rid of Kevin. I just got rid of Kevin MacLeod. God damn it. Kevin MacLeod, come back to us. We're not starting with that. There we go. Perfect. I'll BRB in a few minutes to watch The Bitch of Mortman. The Bitch of Mortman? Alright, so I'm actually gonna have to go to myself. Turns out the best source for this kind of thing is me. Alright, let me find him. Where are you, Morty? That was a very quick song, Kevin. I meant birth. No, not that one. It happens. Okay. So I guess I didn't actually do like a sketch for him. I don't know why I didn't. It happened? What happened? Let's see. Alright, he is bald. He has beady black eyes, short and round, pale, and a turtleneck. Well, that helps a lot. Alright, so he's pale and he has black eyes. That's easy enough. The top left head is kind of scary. Yeah, a little. Where are these? Eyes. Skin tones. I need to make sure this guy scales properly too, by the way. This one? This one's scary. Laser eyes. Yeah, that's fair. Let me real quick make sure he scales properly. I'm gonna scale him with the one that he is going to be with the most. Which you have coincidentally seen, so I don't have to worry about spoilers. Xeno Mogwai or Xeno Gremlin? Xeno Gremlin. I'm curious of that. And yeah, we'll see you when you get back, Shiny. God damn, I forgot she was short. She is tiny. Okay, well, I guess he scales properly. So that's good. Alright, pale and black eyes. So that gives us 2. And then the colors. I know on the document I said that I wanted like a tan or a brown. Oh, you didn't hear? Gremlin. 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 I'm gonna actually, because I don't think I've shown this character, so I'm actually gonna do that so that you can't see what character it is that I'm stealing this from. Because I'm fucking evil. Okay. Pants and shoes. what was I going to do with his sweater? Brown. Brown? I don't know about brown. I don't think that would go very well. Especially because he's already gonna have brown shoes. Unless I change the shoes to be like a black. I could do that. Do like a... Yeah, that's what we'll do. We'll have the shoes be black, and then his sweater will be brown. That'll work out. That'll work out. Alright, flip, and... -25. Okay. Color palette obtained. Let's get to work. What's funny is that he is just like not in the right style at all. I might actually need to redraw him. So you might get a sketch phase after all. Because he just does not fit with the current style. Alright, let's pull out the sketchbook. Alright, here we go. 10. Okay. You get this. Alright. Bald, beady black eyes, short and round, pale turtleneck. Got it. He looks so pretty. Why is he so... Why... He looks like a pretty guy. He's a pretty guy, apparently. That's not what I want. He's not supposed to be pretty. He's supposed to be unsettling. Let's see. I don't know what I have him doing with his hands there. He's just gonna like be holding his hands together. Because I can steal that from another character if I need. I don't know if I like this actually. I'm not sure if I like this as much as the current one so far. I mean, he's certainly in the style of the game now. He seems so kind. To be fair, he is kind. He is kind. He just doesn't want people to know who he is. He's gonna sell you cookies at the bake sale. He's just a little old librarian. There's nothing to see. I feel like he rolls up his pants. He just strikes me as that kind of guy. Add that to the list of characters that have rolled pants in the game. He's just like me. Yeah. There he is. There's Mortman. He's not in the game long enough for me to give him more than one expression, so... I do kind of want to draw his, I I do kind of want to draw his monster form. Not that I expect to draw that today, but I kind of want to see it, what I can do with it. He's not romanceable? No, I'm sorry. He's not. He is important for a story, though. Let's see. He has a swollen head, bulged out eyes, and a gaping maw. Okay. Well, that's easy enough. Although I do believe it states specifically the eyes are on like stalks, so I have to make sure that that's in play here. I kind of don't like how this looks, actually. I'm actually not a big fan of this design. Oh my GIF. It's GIF. It's the music from all the War Map edits. Yeah, it was Kevin MacLeod all along. Welcome to the new stream segment. Your favorite song was actually made by Kevin MacLeod. No matter what your favorite song is, Kevin MacLeod did it. Sorry to say. I don't like that. I don't like that. I'm not super huge on this design either. We might have to revisit him. We might have to revisit him in the future. Oh well. Boop. Boop. Okay. New plan. We're gonna make something quick and silly. I'm gonna make something quick and silly because I'm gonna go here in a sec. He's just staring at me with this music. Terrifying. Get out of here. Hello, Lucy. I haven't seen this character in a while. It's been a little bit. Alright, let me find something then. Let me find something that we can actually do. Just like really quick. Oh, you know what? I know exactly what we can do. I know exactly what we can do. Did I do all of the drinks already? I think I did. Alright. Who's ready to make fucking snacks? Who's ready to make some snacks? Because, oh boy, am I. We're gonna make some. The snack design stream? Yes, exactly. Alright, we have some off-brand snacks. We have some off-brand snacks that we're going to be making real quick. I actually need another thing. Allow me to show you what we have so far. This is not important, by the way. Alright. Here, we have Cafe Cola, Diet Calf, Dr. Waco, Citra, Friska, Ruts Root Beer, Meadow Mist, and Meadow Mist Laguna Lime. Dr. Waco is crazy. Yeah. That's what we've got so far, but now we're on to, like, the snacks. By the way, this is for a vending machine. I love Laguna Lime. I wish it was real. I have crazy news for you. I have crazy news for you. There's this little thing called Mountain Dew Baja Blast. It's a different name, but it's close. I love that this is like a comically small bag. The name is crucial. Oh, okay, I can't help you then. Can't help you with that then. That is a terrible bag. By the way, the demo for the game I am going to be releasing on Christmas. Maybe if you get one of those energy drink supplement sponsorships, they'd make Laguna Lime flavor for you. That'd be kind of cool, actually. Although, to be fair, I would make a different flavor, personally. I don't know what I would call it, but I would probably make it like a really sour lemonade. Xena's blood. Or some shit like that. It wouldn't be Xena blood. Because we can't do that. We can't do that legally. That is called copyright. Instead of Monster Blood, they call it Monstrosity Fluids. I don't know about calling it that. Although Monster Blood could be a good one. It gets brung up enough. It gets brung up enough that maybe we can get around it. Alright. We're starting with Cheetos, apparently. Interesting. Back? Welcome back. We're making snacks. I decided against doing Mr. Mortman. Okay, what do Cheetos look like? What do Cheeto bags look like? You really don't think about these things until you're forced to make it, you know? You have 3 tiny arrow bars. Unfortunately, that is not what we're going to be making here. Alright, here we go. We have a Cheetos bag now. I am realizing the errors of my ways already. I'm gonna save this. Cheetos are S tier if any gremlin wondering. Correct. Alright, so what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna once again be lazy and I'm gonna just like do that. Alright. Alright. We're getting places. We're getting places. Alright. We have to fucking draw Chester Cheeto. Yeah, I'm not doing that. We're coming up with a new furry. We're coming up with a new cheese furry. What's another animal that is mildly cheese related? Mouse. A new cheese furry? We're getting ambitious. Exactly. Nestor Mogwai? We can't have Mogwais. We're making a cheese mouse. We're gonna make a cheese mouse. Nogwai. That works better for eggnog. Yeah, exactly. Low-key genius, Stripe, you're hired. Thank you. Alright, but hold on. He's riding on a skateboard. So we gotta get the cheese mouse on the skateboard. What are we naming the cheese mouse, by the way? What's the cheese mouse's name? Because, you know, we got Chester Cheetah. We gotta have a good name for the cheese mouse. The cheese mouse lore is that they're allergic to cheese. So they started selling cheese to other mouse and became a cheese-in-air. Exactly. Alfredo. I like that, actually. Alright, and then he's kind of like got his arm out like this. And he does have he does have protection because he's good. He's not a little delinquent. He's not a little delinquent. He has the proper padding on. You won't catch Alfredo fucking falling on his ass and dying. No. I leave for 2 seconds and you're drawing junk food with a mouse mascot. Yeah. We move at a quick pace here, you know? Alfredo Chiza. This is his name. Oh, wait. You know what? No, because he has to have the glasses, too. Holy shit, this guy is fucking cool. BRB again? Alright. We'll probably be doing something completely different by the time you get back. I love the ominous music for us creating fucking Alfred Chiza. God damn. This guy is fucking crazy. I don't know if I'd trust him. I'm not trusting him around my girl. He's gonna steal him. Oh my god. All right, and then he's gotta have a Chiza in his other hand. Oh my god, it's him. It's him. We found him. Alfred Chiza. We found him. It ain't easy being cheesy. Exactly. Alright, we need more of them to just like scatter about. And then apparently we need him to fucking sign it. Well, it's a good thing we came up with the name. God, these things do not look good. The way I'm drawing them, they do not look good. But I assure you, they taste exactly like Cheez-It. Or Cheetos. Alright, and then he has to sign it with his fucking paw print. What the fuck does a mouse print look like? That's what their fucking feet look like? Okay. How are we gonna do that? Like that, I suppose. All right. We need a handwriting for him. You're aggressively looking at that reference? Exactly. Why does this sound like the fucking In the Arms of the Angels song? Okay. There we go. It's Alfred O. Alfredo Chiza. This is insane. Alright. Is Alfredo Chiza... How would you rank Alfredo Chiza on the scale of, like, best character to worst character? How much is in the bag? Like 15 of them in there, you know? 10 out of 10? No questions asked? Perfect. have to make sure that I only get his name when I do that. Alfred O. Chiesa. God damn, he's so cool. I was expecting 2 pieces in the bag, so that's good. Why is he so fucking cool? When I grow up, I want to be just like Alfredo. Same. Who doesn't, you know? Who doesn't? Alright. This is a beautiful thing for us to finish off the fucking art stream with. Fucking Alfred O. Chiesa. When I need Alfredo on my shirt. Just imagine there's a universe where Alfredo was the cheetos. The fuck am I talking about? There's a universe where he was the mascot. That was a universe. How does that make you feel? How does it make you feel knowing that you're not in the Alfredo universe? We applying filters on this one? Yeah. You going fucking crazy with this one. I wish I was in that universe. I need a points redeem for you to take me there. Unfortunately, the technology isn't there yet. The technology is not quite there. I regret to inform. But maybe someday. Maybe someday we too can go to the Alfred verse. Cheetos Corp eyeing the stream right now. Cheetos, make Alfred real. Your newest child just dropped? Holy shit. That's incredible. I love that. That's incredible. 10 out of 10. 10 out of 10. That's incredible. Beautiful. Name this one as well. It's a Mogwai, right? It's a Mogwai, right? Xenomog. Xenomog. I don't believe in money. Exactly. Xenomog. That's my answer. Xenomog. Alright. Why is the Kevin MacLeod music fucking soothing now? What's going on, Kevin? Alright, there we go. Alfred Chiza. Xenaguai? How do you spell it? Oh, you mean, the Mogwai's name? Give me a sec. I guess here will work. Xenomog. Xenomog. Like that. How do you have such good understanding of perspective? I agree. How do you? Because it's really good. I'm gonna put lines around the ears so that it's not just like all one color. I should have done this sooner, but it is what it is. Xenomog mogging the competition. I've been drawing since I was 4, never took formal classes. Same. But I've never taken it seriously either, so. Alright. Alfredo Chiza. Alfredo Chiza. Alright. We gotta do the Cheetos logo somehow. How in the hell are we gonna do that? Cheeto font. Okay. Hold on, we got something. We got something. Let me make sure I spelled it right. Yeah. Alright. I have stolen. This is not stealing, actually. Font generator. We love font generators. Just draw over and over. That's fair. I got inspired, so I ate Doritos. That's different! That's not Cheezas! Cheezas. Alright, Cheezas. And then we gotta have Crunchy. Been drawing every day since September. Been drawing every day for almost a year now. God damn. I've been drawing like maybe once every 5 days or some shit like that. Yeah, that's fair. That's fair. You don't have a bag of Cheezas in front of you, so you can't. All right. So this is gonna sound crazy. This is gonna sound crazy. What if we use the Gremlins font? Not that one. That kind of works, actually. I read the word crunchy, and my brain goes, yes. Alright. Call me May. Alright. Hey, I just met you and this is crazy. Call me May. Alright. That is the... Alright, yeah, no. I'm right. Crunchy. There we go. It's beautiful. It's beautiful. Do you remember that guy with that name, Billy Mays? I do remember Billy Mays. Rip Billy Mays. Cheeses. Crunchy. Alright, how do I have it on the other ones? Because it's been a little bit. Okay, I just have it on there. Got it. Where are you? There we go. Our cheese is organic. It's peak. Yes. As organic as Cheetos are, yes. That's a little too big. There we go. Cheeses. Do not flatten this one. It's too late. Might need an emote of the bag of chips or the mouse, maybe. Well, we still have the bag. We do still have the bag. Cannot separate the mouse from the bag. But you know, just Alfredo Cheesa, he lives. What's the point of a project file if it's no different from a flattened PNG? Well, the flattened PNG is going to be used in something, to be fair, so. Alright. You want the mouse? You want the mouse? I'll give you the mouse. I didn't color his skateboard. I didn't color his skateboard. I just realized that. Technically, his skateboard is transparent. Not for long, it's not. I don't know what color Chester's skateboard is, but Alfredo's is gonna be red. Because that just feels right. Alright. You got your wish. You got your wish. Alfredo Cheesa. Cheese ball wheels? Ah, damn, I should have thought about that. Alright, there we go. Alfredo Cheesa. Saved from your RAM? Yeah, exactly. What? I don't want it saved as a fucking paint.net. I want it saved as a PNG. Please. I don't want it as a PDN. God damn it. No. It's a PNG. I hate you, Alfredo. How dare you be like this? I birthed you. I brought you into this world, and this is how you repay me? There. Alfredo is saved. What did he do? He didn't want to be saved properly. That's what he did. Alright. You get your wishes, and Alfredo is going to be on the Discord. For any for any wishes you wish to have with fucking Alfredo, he will be there. But other than that, I'm going to head out. It's been fun. I will see you tomorrow for a movie night. We're gonna do a movie night, and it'll be fun. So I hope you're excited for that. Thank you for streaming. I would not be opposed to any future streams being art related. Yeah, we'll definitely do another art night, because that was fun. But yeah, we'll do movie night tomorrow. And then after that, we're doing Fallout on Saturday. But until then, have a good day. Have a good tomorrow. And I'll see you then. Good night, everyone.